In today's video, we take a look at the Metro series of sling bags / messengers from Greenroom 136. We've got the Metrodrifter, the Metrorunner, and the Metromonger. If you're new to the channel, I'm Ed from Rushfaster. We do guides and walkthroughs, bring you better gear and better ways to carry. So if you like what you see and you're interested in this sort of content, please consider subscribing, hitting the bell, and also subscribing to our newsletter. But let's dive in and check out the Metro series from Greenroom 136. Now, Greenroom 136 is a humble bag brand making some really high quality backpacks and carry gear. We just did a video on the Rainmaker, which is this super burly EDC backpack, really high quality. If you're interested in that, check it out. The link is above right now. But today we're looking at the Metro series from the brand. We're looking at the Metrodrifter, the Metrorunner, and the Metromonger. 3 sling bags / messengers that all have different use cases and different volume capacities based on what you need. Okay, so let's kick things off by looking at the Metrodrifter. Now, this is the smallest of the 3 Metro bags that we have here today. It has a 4-liter volume capacity. However, it can fit an iPad Pro 11-inch and even a Nintendo Switch. The materials on this bag is a 1000 denier nylon outer shell, and then there is a 420 denier nylon ripstop internal lining. You can see it with that gold lining there. As for the buckles, we've got all YKK side compression buckles here, but you can upgrade them to Fidlock buckles as well. So really quick, we've got that Greenroom 136 branding there just on the top there. We've got these 2 buckles that hold this flap top down. On the sides of the bag, you can see these 2 strips of molly weapon. That's the same on the other side. This is actually compatible with pouch expansions that you can get separately from the bag just to store additional gear, so you can kind of strap that in. If we turn to the back of the bag, we've got our harness system. We've got a decent amount of padding on that back panel there. And then you can notice these 4 D-rings here, these Woojin D-rings. There are 2 on the bottom, 2 on the wings of the shoulder strap. Now, this is for the separately sold chest belt harness. Now, this is something you can add on to just provide more stability to your carry. So you have that option there for you. Now, if we take a look at the carry strap, you can see Greenroom 136 there, as well as on the strap there. This is a 2-inch industrial grade safety belt harness, so it's like a seat belt webbing. And then we've got EVA closed cell foam padded in this shoulder strap, and it's also got air mesh wicking as well, so it'll provide a lot of comfort as well as breathability. Now, this shoulder pad here provides the comfort to your carry, but it also allows you to keep the strap slack nice and tidy. So if we just undo this Velcro here, this hook and loop here, we can actually just take the pad off completely. And now we have our shoulder strap bare. You can see this big chunky YKK buckle here. And then we've got a little adjuster here. So when you want to adjust, you simply can pull on that little adjuster there, and then what you want to do is wrap the shoulder pad around it. So it provides some nice tidy cleaning up to that shoulder pad, so it's not dangling around too much. You can also have padding nice and weighted there. So that goes around your shoulder nice and comfortable. Now, of course, you can adjust the shoulder strap without taking the shoulder pad off completely. You can just take one of these off and then adjust as you go. Okay, so let's take a look at the compartments. We've got 2 compartments here. We've got one front zipper and then the main compartment. They are both secured down by this flap top closure. Now, there are pros and cons to this. Some of you might prefer security so that no one can get into your gear. Some of you want something that has quick access, so it's kind of pros and cons. You've got to just figure out what works best for you. If we unbuckle these 2 YKK side compression buckles, we can get into this front compartment. So this front compartment here uses a YKK zipper, very simple, and it's just a stash space for your gear. So I've got an Oz Air face mask. I've also got my Lipotech Z7 earphones. That's all I've got in that front compartment. And then here you can see this little gusset here that you can fold in. That just provides a little bit more water protection for this main compartment. And if you just open that up, it's got that nice gold lining so you can see everything inside. You can see there are little slip pockets around the edges of that main compartment. So here I've got some Sunski polarized sunglasses. Here I've got my Bellroy note sleeve wallet. And then I've got a Nightcore NB20000 portable battery, as well as some Nomad Kevlar charging cables. On the side here, I've got a bunch of tools. I've got my keys, I've got a little torch from Olight, and then I've also got a copper pen from Refine. In the middle, I've just got my Beyerdynamic ANC headphones, and at the back, I've managed to fit my Remarkable 2 writing tablet, so really handy in there. This sleeve is what will fit a Nintendo Switch or an 11-inch iPad Pro. So very capable main compartment here, lots of organization despite being a 4-liter sling bag, so lots of capacity and also some smart organization given what it has. Before we get into the next bag, the watch from today's video is the MTM Hypertech. It is a really heavy-duty tactical watch with a nice military aesthetic here. Lots of different features and functions. If you're interested in checking this out, there's a link in the description below. Okay, so the next Metro messenger that we're looking at is the Metrorunner. Now, this is a slightly different variant from the original Metrorunner. This is the Metrorunner Tactical. You can see molly webbing on the front here and this nice hook and loop patch here that you can stash on any morale patches or anything like that you want to. Very EDC style here. Now this bag is the middle size of the 3 bags that we're looking at. This is a 6-liter bag. The previous bag that we looked at, Metrodrifter, is a 4-liter bag. So this is 6-liter. It also has the same material set. It's got a 1000 denier nylon Cordura outer shell. It also has a polyurethane coating just for extra water resistance. And then inside the bag, we've got a 420 denier ripstop lining, also with a polyurethane coating. And as for the hardware in the bag, we've got number 10 reverse coil chunky YKK water resistant zippers. For the buckles, we've got a combination of YKK and Duraflex, and then for the D-rings, we've got Woojin. So as mentioned, we've got that Velcro patch here just for any morale patches, and then we've got the molly webbing here, which is good for multi-tools, carabiners, any other additional accessories that you want to store on externally, as well as any compatible pouches that you can clip in or loop into these little molly webbings. Now, if we take a look at the sides of the bag, we've got these compression straps, these Duraflex compression straps here that you can use to just really cinch down the bag. If you're carrying light, you don't have much in that main compartment just yet, you can cinch this down, keep it nice and slim on your body. You can also see a Greenroom 136 patch there. It's the same on the other side. We've got that same compression strap. On the base of the bag, we've actually got a discreet Velcro pocket here that you can actually store maybe some cards or maybe quick cash, just something that you want to store inside there. It's secured down by Velcro, so it's nice and discreet. It's very unassuming at first, but you can see when you open this up, you can store items inside there. So just a little discreet pocket that Greenroom 136 have decided to put there. Now, if we look at the back of the bag, we've got some air mesh wicking here on the back panel, which is different to the Metrodrifter. Just because you're carrying a little bit more inside a 6-liter bag, you're having that extra bit of air mesh padding. This padding here is an EVA closed cell foam, so very plush, and with that air mesh wicking, we've also got a nice amount of breathability. Again, you can see these 4 D-rings from Woojin. This is again for that chest belt that is sold separately. We've got a top grab handle here, nylon folded grab handle, just for picking the bag up from the ground. And then we've got that same shoulder strap here with the shoulder padding here that's secured down by Velcro. So the exact same mechanism here for adjusting your shoulder strap. Okay, let's look into the compartments of the bag. Again, we've got 2 compartments here, one on the front and then our main compartment here. So 2 chunky YKK number 10 reverse coil zippers there. And then here we have a set of slip pockets here to organize your small bits and bobs. So I've got a slip pocket here, which I've stored Bellroy Note Sleeve wallet. Here I've got the torch as well as an EDC pen from Big Idea Design. And then I've got a little adjustable bit bar kit also from Big Idea Design in those 2 little slip pockets. Over on this side, we've actually got a key tether that you can attach your keys to. So I've got my Orbit key attached to that. And then I've got my Lipotech Z7 earphones just in there. So a whole bunch of slip pockets for you to store your small bits and pieces. And then in the main compartment here, again, 2 zippers here, chunky YKK number 10 zippers. And we've got 3 big slip pockets there, and then some slip pockets at the back, just getting stuff out of the middle. I've got some Sunski polarized sunglasses. I've actually managed to fit a water bottle in here, a Stanley 16-ounce water bottle. And then I've also got an Arc'teryx Nodin wind jacket, just in its packed state. Now in this slip pocket here, I've just got my iPhone 12 in a Moment case. You can fit an Amazon Kindle in there and other smaller tablets. And then on the other side, there is another slip pocket just so you can store something else in there. Now, one thing to note is that you can't fit a bigger tablet in here. So even though this bag is bigger than the previous Metrodrifter, it doesn't have the same sort of capabilities there as well. So just keep that in mind. However, on the opposite side, we've got those 3 slip pockets. I've got my mask in there, portable battery charger, as well as charging cables, and then another slip pocket there. Now, I haven't used those slip pockets just because I'm not storing enough of those smaller bits and pieces to put in a bag like this, but you do have that sort of capability there if you would choose to do so. So maybe if you're using this bag as a travel camera bag, you have a mirrorless camera in there, maybe you've got an SD card case, some batteries, other little filters and stuff, that could be a good option for you there. Okay, the last of the 3 Metro Messengers / Sling bags from Greenroom 136. This is the Metromonger. Now, it is a 9-liter bag. It's got the same materials, 1000 denier nylon cordura outer shell and a 420 denier ripstop fabric inside. It's got the same hardware, number 10 YKK chunky zippers, YKK buckles, Duraflex buckles, as well as the Woojin D-rings. Now on the front of the Metromonger, we've got that brand patch. We've got 8 loops of moly webbing and then 2 loops of that safety belt harness webbing as well. On the bottom, we've got these compression straps that have these little strap keepers there. You could also store gear at the bottom as well if you like. On the sides, we've got that same moly webbing that you can use to attach any gear or also attach on any compatible pouches for expansion. Now at the back of the bag, we've got a slightly different harness system when it comes to the strap. The strap is actually sewn into that little shoulder pad there. So previously you had a detachable shoulder pad that you could take off and then adjust. Here we have it simply just sewn in. And then we've also got that chest buckle that comes with the bag. So this is what it looks like. It basically is a sort of third leg equivalent to just stabilize yourself on the strap while you have this over your shoulder. You can also have this around your waist. And you can see those little straps feed in like so just to keep things nice and tidy. And then you've got a little clip there that attaches onto those bottom D-rings. So we've got that same 2-inch safety nylon seat belt webbing there. And then we've got a chunky buckle. You can also upgrade this buckle into a cam style buckle just for a bit more security and a bit more of a tighter fit if you want. We've got this loose strap slack that you can tidy up with this little webbing here. As for the padding itself on the back panel as well as the shoulder strap, we've got that same EVA closed cell foam. So nice and padded, very plush, and it's also got the air mesh wicking so that you can have a lot of breathability there. Just like the Metrorunner that we looked at previously, we have a nylon folded grab handle just at the top there for quick grabbing of the bag. Okay, so now compartment time. Now this is probably the best of the 2 backpacks previously. It has the most capacity, the most organization. It's got 3 organization compartments compared to the other 2 which only had 2. So just in this front compartment here, they've got a little bit of organization. Hopefully you can see inside there. 4 slip pockets here. I've got one that's not filled right now, but I've got my merino wool mask just against it, and then I've got my Lipotech earphones in the middle one. We've also got a key tether that you can attach your keys to, so my Orbit keys there, and then 2 slip pockets where I've got Big Idea Design bit bar, as well as an EDC pen, and then also a little flashlight from Olight. That's all I've got inside that front main compartment. It's very capable. Getting to the main compartment in the middle here, you can store a lot inside here. I managed to fit my Bayer Dynamic ANC headphones, as well as my Arc'teryx windbreaker jacket, and also my water bottle from Stanley. And then on the side here, I've got my polarized sunglasses from Sunski. And then 2 deep slip pockets, which I've stored my Nomad Kevlar charging cable, as well as my Nightcore charger. Here I've got my iPhone 12 as well as my wallet from Bellroy. And then on the back there, I've got my Remarkable 2 writing tablet. This will also fit an iPad Pro 11-inch. And then at the back here, we've actually got a padded sleeve for devices, which I've managed to fit in my 13-inch MacBook Pro Retina. Now, it is a really tight fit. My laptop is pretty banged up, it's pretty old, so I don't mind the zipper teeth kind of going up against my laptop. I don't mind that too much, but some of you might be very protective of that and you might not want to put your laptop in there. It is a snug fit, but this little device section here is padded. It is fleece lined with that sort of corduroy fleece lining, very soft to the touch, and it does have protection at the bottom there, so you don't have to worry about that either. So for a 9-liter Sling messenger bag here, it's very capable, lots of organization, and also able to fit in a lot of gear. So these are the bags on the body. For your reference, I'm 5'10". This is the Metrodrifter. This is the Metrorunner Tactical. And this is the Metromonger. Well everyone, there you have it, 3 sling bags from Greenroom 136, 3 very capable sling bags as well, mind you, and they all have different sort of use cases, as you can see, with the internal organization and also its overall volume capacity. If you're interested in any of these bags or any of the other items that you've seen in this video, there are affiliate links in the description below. If you like this video, you found it helpful, and you're thinking about getting any of these bags or any of these products, using those links go a long way to help the work that we do here on the channel, so we really appreciate that. And if you want to support us further, you can hit the like button, you can hit the bell, you can subscribe to the channel, subscribe to our newsletter as well. But most of all, we'd love to hear your thoughts on these bags. What do you think about them? Which one do you think you would go for? Or what is your favorite? Do you have one already? Let us know your mileage on that. Let us know in the comments below. And if you want to see more videos from us, check out some of the links on the screen at the end of this video. But for now, these have been the Metro sling bags from Greenroom 136. Take care. Until next time.